Hi, I'm Jeanne Schumacher, and I have Olga Walker with me, and both of us work for a company called Pure Haven Essentials. And we're going to talk about cleaning your home toxic free, because that is such a big deal right now, especially with all of us being at home. We want to make our home our wellness center and our sanctuary. And one of my absolute favorite products is the surface cleaner. Oh my God. And I don't fool around with this one. Look at the bottle that I buy. I get the big one. I just get the refill and I stick the sprayer in it, and that's all. That's it. I don't play around, but that's how much I use this. So Olga, how about you?
I use it for everything in the kitchen, on all the surfaces in the bathroom, and it smells so good when you use it. What I like best about it is that I'm not breathing in the toxins. You know, like when you are bent over and in the bathtub and cleaning it, and you try not to breathe the chemicals, and you put the fan on, and at some point you have to leave the bathroom, but not with this. It is such a pleasure. It is like you're enjoying cleaning. It's not like...
No, if that's a possibility to say that, we're actually enjoying the cleaning process.
Yeah. Right, but you're not putting your health in danger at all when you're using it.
Right. Well, let's talk about some of the ingredients.
This contains coco glucoside, which is derived from coconut oil and fruit sugar. And it works as a surfactant, an emulsifier, which breaks down oils and fats, and it helps to dissolve it.
Oh, absolutely. And I just love that it is a surfactant like that and breaks it down. I just love the emulsification because you can see it literally happening in front of your eyes, especially in the bathtub where you've got all that bathroom precipitate, you know, the scum, bathroom scum, I call it. But also another ingredient is this radish root. It's an effective combination of skin conditioner, moisturizer, antimicrobial properties, such as like E. coli. Not a good thing you want to have in your house. These properties were discovered when researchers noticed that there were fewer cases among the Korean peninsula. And they theorized that because they ate a lot of kimchi, which is a traditional Korean dish made of these fermented vegetables that was widely being eaten in Korea, that offered resistance to the virus. So that's pretty amazing.
One of the things I love about it is the smell. That's from organic lemongrass leaf oil and is commonly cultivated as a medicinal and culinary herb with a scent similar to lemon. It is an excellent household cleaner. Research shows that lemongrass oil has antifungal properties as well.
Right. That's what's beautiful about this. And it does it in a natural way. And they also have the organic key lime, and this oil rejuvenates the skin, keeps it shining, protects from infections, reduces body odor due to the huge amounts of vitamin C, and of course these flavonoids, both of which are strong antioxidants, antibiotics, and disinfectants. If you're getting some of this on your hands, this is amazing, you know, to help you also. But I mean, also, you know, when you're cleaning your house.
It also has organic tea tree essential oil. It has so many antiviral and antifungal benefits that the Australian Army puts it in soldiers' first aid kits. So you know it will be helpful for cleaning. Tea tree oil can also treat minor wounds, encourage healing, and prevent infection.
Oh, and let's talk about another product that I absolutely love, and that is the scrubbing cleanser. Olga, have you used this yet?
I have gotten it recently, and I love how well it works in the bathroom and the shower and the tub. And what else can I use it for?
Oh, well, gosh, I just love this absolutely creamy scrubbing cleanser. I mean, I use it on the sinks, the shower, the bathtub, stove tops, the tile, the toilets, any place that has hard to eliminate stains. You know, I've had several people tell me it's more effective than their usual go-to chemical version, you know, especially to get stains off of white surfaces. And they make pots super shiny, and plus, it has a very energizing smell. I love cleaning with this. And in my tub, here's what I do. I squirt some along the tub, And I make like a little paste with some water, and I just kind of put it all over the tub. And then I let it go for about 10, 15 minutes. I just let it sit there. And what it does is it breaks down this soap scum that, that precipitate that stays. I don't know, that chemistry that's coming out of me. I can't help it. But so, and then I, let it sit for 10, 15 minutes, then I rinse it off. And what I do then is I go back, rinse it off, soap it up and rinse it off. And then I let it kind of dry. And then I use the surface cleaner to give it that absolute sparkle and shine. I also love that it has the radish root, same thing, and it provides that effective microbial properties. They've just shown in studies how effective it is for stopping microbial growth.
Sounds like it.
I know.
The coco glucoside is in this as well. And this
we talked about that. That was also in the surface cleaner. So exactly. It works as that foaming agent.
Very effective, awesome. Very effective.
Yeah, it also contains the essential, the organic lemon, the essential oil, which again, as you talked about already, has natural antiseptic, and it's a bactericide, something that I want in a cleaning product. And now let's talk about my absolute favorite product is the Master Blaster. Oh my gosh. Olga, have you used this yet?
Very good with stains. I noticed that.
Right? So what stains have you found?
Well, I had one particular stain in one of my toilet bowls, which I just wanted to try to see if it could really work. So I left it there for a while, and I went back and I wasn't quite sure. I did a few different sprays, and then after a while I noticed I didn't see that particular stain anymore.
Nice.
So it works.
Well, let me tell you about some other things that I'm going to tell you about. This one story that happened to me in my car. Oh my gosh. I was cleaning my car out, I'm giving it an annual bath, right? And I have these pens. I absolutely adore these pens. And I'd left one in my car, and it was blue. This was pink, but this was a blue one. And the whole pen leaked out into the tray in between the two seats in the console. And I didn't see it because it kind of matched the background. So I'm bending down, and I've got my hand in the tray. And then I put my hand back on the fabric, my cloth seats, and I turn around after, and I'm bending down to try and clean underneath. And I turn around, and there's like 5 handprints on my seat in the car. And I'm just like, ah! So I immediately got the bottle of surface cleaner out, and oh my God, and I got it all out. And then the next day, not too long later, and I really was cursing these pens, because one of these, and I tend to leave them open like this one is right now, instead of taking it and going like, another 10 seconds and I could put the cap on and we won't have this issue. It rolled off my table and landed in my carpet in my office. The entire pen leaked out into the carpet. And so I had this huge stain, and then it leaked through the carpet into my wood floors. So I used the Master Blaster, and it got the stain out of the carpet without question. And then it also got the stain out of my wood floor going through the polyurethane. Oh my gosh. And it was awesome. Another thing that I do is if I get a stain that just is really tough to shift, what I do is I make a paste with the laundry detergent and the Master Blaster, and I put it on, and whatever the stain is, and then a lot of times I forget, I put it into the laundry, I let it sit for about 10, 15 minutes. And sometimes I forget, and I usually let it sit overnight, which is actually really good because it gives it time for all of these enzymes to break down. Here's the other benefit of this that most people don't know about, is that it becomes like an air freshener, especially like after my husband goes into the bathroom sometimes, like, wow. I mean, like the air is like, oh man, darn, honey, what did you eat? Oh my God.
There's so many things that can be used for, it seems like.
I know.
Air remover, air freshener.
No, I got one more. So my husband, we bought these new socks, and for whatever reason, it wasn't letting his feet breathe. So his sneakers, like he came into my office and he took his socks and shoes off, and and all of a sudden I'm going, oh my God, what is that? He's like, yeah, my feet have been smelling a little bit. And I'm like, really? Wow. So I took his sneakers and I sprayed them with Master Blaster, and then they went into I let them sit for like a good half an hour, and then they went into the wash, and then they came out and there was no more smell. And we changed socks. So now we don't have that issue. But, in places that are not kind of great, but also it really helps to break down urine. So like we had a dog that we were being this foster family for, and the dog just looked at me and went, and then peed on the carpet. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Really? Stop it. So we went outside and we finished taking care of his business. Then we came back in, and then I used a towel to get up as much urine as I could. And then I used the Master Blaster to spray the carpet and to get the smell out. Because a male dog urine, it's very strong. And so, in the next day or so, I still smelled a little bit of the urine smell. I sprayed the carpet again, and I haven't smelled it since. So just amazing stuff. And the whole reason why this works is because and here's the chemistry coming out, the chemistry teacher here, like dissolves like. And there are these cleaning enzymes that are going to break down all this organic matter. So like they've got, for example, mannase, which is a plant polysaccharide. They've got a lipase, which is a group of enzymes that break down fats and lipids. They've got cellulase, which is a naturally occurring mixture of enzymes that break down cellulose, which is organic plant matter. Then they've got protease, which is an enzyme that breaks down protein. So they've pretty much got all the major areas covered.
Cocoa glucoside which is derived from the coconut oil and fruit sugar. I know this is a very common ingredient that is used in many of these products because they work so well.
Well, and I just think, these products themselves are just amazing. And you're not breathing in these toxins. Like when you go into the bathroom and you spray this stuff, if something's toxic and you're trying not to breathe it, right? I don't worry about these anymore. I don't worry about spraying this stuff into my environment because I know it's not going to be toxic, right?
And it's so important to our environment around us. There's so many times people are getting sick in their own homes and we don't know that because of what we're using. We have to stop that.
We have to educate ourselves. You can go on the environmental working group and start looking for products that are not toxic because they have the cleaning database. They also have a personal care product database. But I don't know about you, but that's a lot of work because I used to do that. But now that I found Pure Haven, they meet my criteria and they meet my expectations in terms of toxic free. Everything from all the products, from the cleaning products to the personal care products to the baby to the pet to the whole line of essential oils. Everything is just amazing. So I don't have to worry anymore because I used to make some of my own, personal care products and things like that. Frankly, I don't have time. I don't have time. So I just know that I have something that is not going to be toxic to me, to the environment, and win-win. Olga, thank you so much for taking the time to be with me today. I know it's so important to share this message about living toxic-free and that we can clean our house to make sure that we are not hurting ourselves or the environment.
And thanks for doing this with me, Jeannie. Now that we are on this path, now we need to let our friends and family know that they can do the same thing.
Right.
Thank you.